That's more Ishmaelite women for me, and them Ishmaelite women got fat asses, man.
Yeah. Point.
You know, because I used to mess with before I was in the truth. I used to kind of fuck around with a Arab woman, and I thought she was Puerto Rican. When she said she was Arab, I didn't know. I was a kid. Hey, but she was built like an Ephraimite, man. Talk shit like an Ephraimite woman. You know? Go ahead.
And shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. That's pretty much.
So that's slavery, man.
Yeah, that's the elite.
That's slavery. And the elite are the ones that's going to be in there. Ain't no regular Joe Cracker going to be up in there, man. This guy, Donald Trump, he ain't going to be in there. He's a low cracker. He's a nobody, man. What is he worth? About $2 billion? He might say, nah, I'm worth $14 billion. Well, you're still a chump.
That's right. That's what he comes.
Okay, you got to be worth. You got to be worth you got to be worth trillions, or you got to be worth at least a couple of $100 billions. All right?
Yeah, these characters right here. Turn the sign, brother.
These motherfuckers are trillionaires, man. Now this family goes back before the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, man.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
Zbigniew Brzezinski, he was the one that set up Al Qaeda, man. It was under the name of the Mujahideen. That's who he set up to fight against the Russians, man.
yeah, the Rothschilds, they worked underneath the Oppenheimers. They got their start through the Oppenheimers. Because Mayim Shelbauer, he was a junior partner with the Oppenheimers, the Oppenheimer family. Hey man, there's websites. You can trace the genealogy of the Oppenheimer family clear back to the 1400s.
Yep, that's right, Christopher Columbus. There's a family of so-called Jews. Their name goes back to Langolo. Langolo was now they're being called Langston. Now Langston, they own a lot of property, man. A lot of these buildings that in the Bronx and Staten Island, a lot of them are owned by Langston Properties, man. And their riches go all the way back to the time of Christopher Columbus. The Longolos. Then you had the Schiffs, you had the Warburgs, you had the Vanderbilts, the DuPonts, the Merovingians, you know? So you had a lot of super rich families that are still around. And they're not stupid like this guy Warren what's his name? Warren Buffett. He's worth like $60 billion, and he's talking shit. I'm a billionaire. They don't tell you how much they fucking worth, man. They don't even want to be seen.
They don't want to be seen.
They don't want to be seen. The super rich do not want to be seen, man. They want to play behind the scenes, man. Because these little guys that are worth a couple $1 billion, they're looking for fame. The word fame comes from, and you always say this, comes from the word famish, which means you're hungry. You're hungry for attention. The Rothschilds don't need no goddamn attention, man. Their power is in the fact that they can hide behind shit. J.P. Morgan was nothing. They said how rich J.P. Morgan was. The Rothschilds set up J.P. Morgan as an agent, man. And when the J.P. Morgan was buying shit, the Carnegies, when they were buying shit, they were actually agents. They were names like you a super rich guy, but you don't want nobody to know. And you set me up, and I'm saying I'm the rich guy, but I'm nothing but an agent to this guy. And when I sign my name to it, he's the owner of it. Okay, he's the owner of it. All right. That's how the Rothschilds and the Oppenheimers work.
Frontmen. They always use.
They're frontmen, man.
They always use frontmen.
Like Chaim Holloman was the frontman. Haim Solomon. He was the frontman. I said Chaim Holloman.
He was the one that set up the so-called American Revolution.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin, all those cats, they went through Haim Solomon to go to the Rothschilds. They couldn't just go to the Rothschilds.
Yeah, Delano was an opium dealer. That was the grandfather of FDR. Okay, there's a lot, man. There's a lot of history, man. A lot of history.
Oh, to back up the elder, J.P. Morgan only owned 19% of his company. That's on that source is on the internet.
Yep.
He only owned 19% of his own company, J.P. Morgan.
Yep.
So who owned the other 81%?
The Rothschilds had set him up.
There you go.
He only had like a second or third grade education. To show you that whole college shit is all bullshit.
You basically go to college Stupid ass fucking women. Dumb ass, stupid ass fucking women, man. Man, you got a woman that got a college degree and the bitch car don't work, and you know, or it don't start, and you know it's a fucking battery. She don't know what the hell it is, man. But this bitch got a doctorate. I can't start my car. That's why when they go to a mechanic shop, it might be a little thing that costs $2 to fix. They're gonna charge that bitch $300.
Well, they take it to the cleaners.
They take it to the cleaners, man. Fucking women, they ain't man. The woman was set up to do what? To fuck them, man. And to have women, children, all right. And then they're your play toy, man. You know when you start loving them, when y'all start getting old and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, the scriptures say a friend may be known in adversity. So if you never went through no real adversity with your woman, she's just there for the ride. She's a fair weather friend. When the weather get bad, she gonna look out the back, sneak out the back door, man. And women, man, they can turn it off like that. You know, they'll be all in love with you 1 minute, and the next minute they turn cold on you, and you're like, oh shit, is that the same woman?
Another nigga, they'll tell you that it's yours, daddy, it's yours, daddy. And the next day she thinking about another nigga, man.
That is true, man.
For you weak, like Nate. Nate is a weak nigga, man. He's a weak ass nigga, cause he got that one old black woman, all right? She old, man. She don't even want to give you nothing no more, man. Why don't you go out? I feel guilty. Go and get that woman, Nate. I feel guilty. That's against the law. I feel guilty.
Yeah, man. And the scriptures tell a man ain't supposed to just have one woman. A man's supposed to have a whole bunch of women. You ever see the rooster in the hen house, man? The way the rooster walks. You know,
that's right.
He walks like that for a reason. He got all them hens, man. Hey, the male lion. You ever see him with the pride?
And that's why in the kingdom, man, a woman ain't all she gonna do is sit back and chill out, man, in the kingdom, and look good for your ass and smell good for you, man. And when you want it, it's there. Okay? That's it, man. And then you're gonna bear children with her, and then you gonna have servants to raise up your children. You don't gotta go through no toil. Matter of fact, give me that in Galatians 4:1.
They're tossing the ball with your son and shit.
You gonna have servants raising up your kid, man.
That's right.
And then when you reach a certain age, then you're introduced to your father.
Yeah.
And then your father turns you into a man. Okay?
Make an appointment to go see your father. Guess what? Today you're gonna go see.
But wait a minute. You're gonna have if you want 1,000 women in the kingdom, you're gonna have 1,000 women.
Right.
Guess how many children you're gonna have? You're gonna have a couple of million children. So you're gonna play catch with a 2 million children. Here, Johnny.
Exactly, bro.
Here, Johnny. You're gonna be out there for 2 weeks playing catch with them, man. You're gonna have servants that's gonna raise them up, man. And that's called a ruling class mentality, man.
I got you.
You see? This white man ain't ruling nothing. He don't belong in the rulership position, man. You got these devils might have an old ass beat up wife with a fucking old ass beat up mistress, man. Man, when we in the kingdom, we gonna have all. Hey, they gave you a sample of that in that movie Coming to America, man. Hey, man, they showed you in the kingdom, brother, how I was gonna be in the kingdom. Hey, man, he went into the tub, man. There was a woman standing way back here. He was over here, and she was way over here. And she came up out of the water, and she said, "The royal penis is what, Your Highness?" Which represented he had a long penis, man. So we're gonna get our rides back.
Hey,
and she was hopping up 1 foot.
That's right. Yeah, she was fine as hell, and he didn't want this bitch. He wanted. She was groomed from childhood to be a servant to this guy, and this stupid nigga wanted to come to Queens and get some ghetto ass hoe. Get the fuck out of here, man. The ghetto gaggle,
Used goods and shit. Used goods. That's like passing up a brand new car for a fucking used one.
Hey, but all throughout the movie, she found out he was a prince, and she didn't want to deal with him, right? And he had to go chase this bitch. And then when they went to Africa, right? They were on a chariot and shit.
Right.
And she said, if you don't like it, my dear, you can go back to Queens. She said, nah.
Yeah, like a real ghetto skank.
Like a real ghetto fucking skank, man.
That's how Eve run game when you act like they don't like you.
Yep.
The whole time they want you to give them their all.
But you know what, man? When you young, they get you, man.
Right.
When you get older, man, you don't give a shit, man. And like you want to really get a bitch mad, just be talking to her, right? And I said, look, bitch, I don't want to hear you no more. Call her bitch. What? He called me what? Just hang up. I guarantee you, wait at this phone, she gonna call back.
Oh,
absolutely. Bitch, goodbye. She gonna call again. Bitch, you better calm your voice down or I'll hang this fucking phone up again. Okay, all right. Matter of fact, I'm tired. Let's do something. I'm gonna pay. Let's go to City Island. I'm tired, right? I'm tired. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Look, bitch, shut the fuck up.
They like that shit.
Yeah, don't that remind you of some people, the scoffers and scorners that coming out? They act just like
those
bitches,
guys
man.
are bitches.
Those guys are
bitches, man.
Looking for attention.
And
all the time.
Isaiah's a new bitch. Isaiah is a new bitch, man. You know?
Yeah, looking for attention.
Them guys ain't doing nothing, man. Yeah, we close all the GMS videos. They'll kill themselves, man. They done, man. They ain't got no fucking life. They can't teach nobody because they don't know shit, man.
Yeah.
But they don't go out anyway.
They don't go out and they don't teach. On the way, all they do is talk shit.
They won't have nothing to talk about.
They kill themselves. Isaiah 60 and Isaiah 60 and 22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in His time. So that's showing you, that prophecy is showing you how many children Israelite men are going to have.
So you can't play, roll the ball to 2 million sons.
It's impossible.
Give me Galatians 4:1.
Right. This is Galatians 4:1. Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child,
if you're a king and you have children, your children become your heir. All right? Go ahead.
No. As long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all.
Listen to that. Read that again.
Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant.
A rich man in his house have servants, right? Your children is going to be on the same level as a servant. He can't just do what the hell he want to do. Read on.
Yep. Though he be Lord of all.
Though he be Lord of all when he reach age. Go ahead.
But is under tutors and governors.
But is under tutors and governors. What is a governor? Break the word governor down. Governatio means control, and ment is mind. So you have people that's going to teach you and control your mind and tell you how to deal with women, and tell you how to deal with other rich people, and tell you how to read this and write that, and mathematics, and how to read spirits. Okay? Now they showed you that in this movie called The Last Emperor. How many of y'all saw that movie, The Last Emperor? Nobody saw that movie? I think if you put it on YouTube, you can see the whole movie. It goes back to Moab. Now you got Mao Zedong that came in there by order of the so-called Jews to turn that into a communist country. Prior to that, you had a monarchy. Now in that movie, he was the last monarchy. Now they showed you when he was a kid, they had governors, and these are Moabites. They had his main teacher was a guy from England. He was a schoolmaster from England, and they brought his ass from England to China to train this guy from being a little kid all the way up to a man. So he knew how to be with a man. He knew how to deal with other men. He knew how to deal with women.
Right.
He knew about sex. He knew about education. He knew about philosophy. He knew about judgment.
Right.
And that was a main guy, and it was played by a guy named Peter O'Toole, which he came out to the camp years ago. That devil was about almost 7 foot tall, man. And we cursed his ass out, and he was there by himself, and he just went, took his hat off, and then he just walked down the street. didn't bat a smile or nothing like that.
So you know? Get drunk. He was telling
he used to, him and Richard Harris, they were drinking buddies. Because their lines go back to Ireland, and Ireland is about, we're gonna have a competition. I'm gonna see if I can drink more than you, and one guy would drink the other guy under the table. That's that saying, drink you under the table. That means keep drinking, but before